We want to simplify this expression. So we're going to let x equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So then the first expression here will be x squared. And this one, well, you see everything's the same except 89. So that's 1 less than 90. So we're going to have x minus 1. In here, this is 2 more than the 89. So we'll add 2 more to x minus 1. Now we're going to keep the minus outside, and I'm going to FOIL out the x minus 1 times x squared plus 1. Distribute out the negative. The x squareds are going to cancel, and my final answer is 1. Next problem, we're going to simplify a very long square root. We have 10 to the 6th. And this is 1,000,001, then 1,000,002, 1,000,003, and then plus 1. The way to do this is to simplify this expression. So first, we're going to let x equal 1,000,000. So then we'll have x, and these are all increasing by 1, so it'll just be x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3, and then we're going to add the 1 at the end. I'm going to rearrange these, so I'm going to have the x plus 3 come out behind the x plus 1, and you'll see shortly why I did that. So then I'm going to distribute these two and then these two. So I have x squared plus 3x, and then x squared plus 3x plus 2, and then plus 1. So keep in mind, I have x squared plus 3x in both of these expressions. So what I can do is I can let that be y. So I'll have y times y plus 2 plus 1, and distribute out the y squared plus 2y plus 1. We can factor this out into y plus 1 squared, which is just y plus 1. Now we have to work backwards. So we said y was x squared plus 3x. So that's replace y with x squared plus 3x. And then, if you recall, we let x be 1,000,000. So x was 1,000,000 here. So it's 1,000,000 squared plus 3 times 1,000,000 plus 1. Now we have an exponent to an exponent. We're going to multiply that out. So it's 10 to the 12th plus 3 times 1,000,000 plus 1. So 10 to the 12th is a trillion. So actually, let's try that again. Okay. So 3 is the million. So this is the million spot. This is the billion. This is the trillion. So this is 1 trillion, 3 million, and 1. So that's our final answer. Last one. I want to find positive integers a and b. So we have the square root of 5 plus the square root of 2 times the square root of 6 is equal to the square root of a plus the square root of b. So here we're going to manipulate the left side. The 5, I can break it up as 2 plus 3. We'll leave the 2 root 6 alone, and the square root of a and square root of b. I'm going to move the 3 over. Okay, in this step, notice that I want to get it into something squared. Obviously, these are both positive, so it better be positive. And if I multiply 2 times 3, I get 6. And twice of that is 2. But then we're doing the square root. So if I want it to be a plus b squared, it's a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. Well, a squared has to be 2. So a is the square root of 2. And then b squared is 3. So b is the square root of 3. And notice ab is square root of 2 times square root of 3, which is square root of 6. And then we're going to square that. So the square root and the square are going to cancel, and I'm left with square root of 2 plus square root of 3 is square root of a plus square root of b. So I said I wanted a and b to be positive integers. So I can either have a be 2 or b be 3, or a be 3 and b be 2. Okay, so either of these two combinations gives us the answer.